Hiya. This and that are true. Wanting to be in one place as soon as you get there, wanting to be in another. Moving things around. What? Mastery is needed. What a strange start to a video. If you're still watching, this could well be for you, because that was just a strange start. 10-10 again. Completion. 10 of Pentacles. What does it mean to you? Happy families. Secure job. Abundance. Happiness. Longevity. Everything you want, everything you need. The wheel is turning. The wheel is turning. The thing about the tarot is, it's the whole vast. It's the whole vastness. It's the everything. It's the whole life. Oh look, there's the 10 of Cups as well. Beautiful things are coming your way. Wish fulfillment, yeah, the Magician in the reverse, the 9 of Swords in the reverse. The lesson is simple. The reason that you're struggling with your manifestations at the moment is because you're trying to manifest some future stuff into your now. When actually with your now, you should be manifesting to just feel a bit better. That's what your message is. And then the Chariot comes when you realise this. Things whoosh, and there's that Wheel of Fortune again. Things are moving, shifting and changing a lot for a lot of people right now. And you know what? That's uncomfortable. Say the hermit crab. It grows and grows and grows. It outgrows its shell, and then it's really vulnerable while it crawls across the floor to find another shell. You're in that crawling stage. And the snake or the lizard, it's time to shed the skin. You're in the shedding stage. The butterfly and the chrysalis. When it's not quite caterpillar and it's not quite butterfly and it's just uncomfortable goo. I cannot imagine how painful that must be. I hope that they don't have many nerve endings, butterflies, caterpillars. I'm going to Google that. That's where you are. You're the goo and the chrysalis. So in fact, at the moment, rather than trying to manipulate this big energy with the Magician here, which you are very much capable of doing when you believe in it. But at the moment, with this 9 of Swords in the reverse, my love, you're questioning everything. That is not the time to manifest. That is not the time to manifest. The High Priestess in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse with the 5 of Wands. Listen, that's the whole message. That's the whole message. You need to get back into alignment before you start trying to push outcomes, because I tell you what happens when you do that. If you're anxious as anything and then you try and manifest more money, you are going to manifest a bill. You're going to bring in the opposite. It's not because you're not powerful, and it's not because you're not doing it wrong. And that's not more reason to be anxious. That's reason to recognize how energy works. Because if you're putting out in this grasping, desperate energy, you're telling the universe that, like, what you put out, you get back. So if you're putting out that energy, you're going to just bring yourself more stress. Now, this conflict, 5 of Wands, this is what's causing you to kind of get off kilter with the High Priestess reverse and the Magician reverse. Like, they're so powerful. Like, you don't actually know how powerful you are. You're capable of such massive things, and you feel like you're not at the moment because of this turmoil. What's happened in your life recently? Have you dealt with that? Have you... I don't know if you can hear my radio. It's making some noises over there. Have you flushed that energy through and given yourself time and space to heal? What's the answer to the 5 of Wands, please? How do we get that mind back into alignment? Yeah, look, the World. And you see how it landed in my hand? Because if I move my hand away, it's in the reverse. Keeping my attention and my hand on the card kept it upright. Upright, it means allowing things to come to completion and leveling the F up. In the reverse, it means not closing out cycles and not closing out the past. You have the control, you have the fire, you have the power. And what a beautiful time of year for it. Imbolc. The refreshing, the turning of the wheel. The Lunar New Year is coming. Shedding the snake, shedding the skin. Focus inwards right now. Focus inwards, and I promise you your external will begin to transform as you do. That's how that works. You know, get yourself into alignment and just watch the world around you slip into place. Take it easy, bye. Look after yourselves. You deserve good things.